Bing Crosby has made virtually every field of show business his personal province. Radio, record, television, motion pictures. He has become an American tradition.
While we sing out, hail, hail, hail.
Whether reverent or clowning, serious or funny, Bing Crosby has put the stamp of a unique personality on the world of Hollywood and the stars. In a remarkable career, Bing Crosby has starred in more than 50 movies, sold over 200 million records, and become indispensable to the world of entertainment. For it has been said that somewhere around the world, Bing Crosby's voice is heard or his image is seen every minute of the day. He has held this remarkable position for over a quarter of a century. Among Bing Crosby's earliest memories are the primitive sounds of a gramophone which stood in the parlor of the Crosby home. Bing's father, a bookkeeper, had been an amateur singer, and as a child, little Bing is surrounded by the sounds of music. The early years produce a contented, easygoing youngster with a love for music and for play. As a high school student in Spokane, Washington, Bing prefers to exert himself on the athletic field rather than in the classroom. But he's a formidable debater, and so he enrolls at Gonzaga University to study law. Bing soon forgets jurisprudence, however, when he finds he can pick up good money by singing and playing drums at school dances. So Bing quits college, teams up with school chum Al Rinker, and they struggle along as wandering minstrels for 2 lean years. Then in 1926, Paul Whiteman spots Crosby and Rinker and gives them a chance with his celebrated band. Crosby and Rinker, now joined by Harry Barris, become Whiteman's Rhythm Boys, a song and comedy team that soon makes a name for itself. In Hollywood, they become a popular nightclub act, with Crosby as the feature attraction. For no one had ever sung quite like Crosby before, with a rich voice and a supremely casual style.
I know my heart won't beat again until the day we meet again. Sweetheart, goodbye. Auf Wiedersehen. Auf Wiedersehen, my dear.
Crosby becomes a special favorite with the Hollywood crowd. Among them, Mack Sennett, the hugely successful creator of screen comedy. Realizing that the movies are turning to sound, Sennett wants to add a singer to his madcap world, and he offers Crosby a job. Bing Crosby has no burning ambition to become an actor, but this chance is too good to turn down, and so he enters the movies.
Oh, sweetheart, at last we fooled your dad.
Oh, no, you haven't.
Mr. Lake.
Yes, Mr. Lake. I heard your message over the radio. Thought I'd be listening to Amos and Andy, didn't you?
You can't steal my promised bride. I've a good notion to knock your blocks off. Oh, yeah?
Nobody on the Senate lot suspects that he has a wealth of untapped talent, even a flair for comedy. But his early success in films will come from his singing, in a style that is becoming a distinctive trademark.
Sing, Bing, sing.
Yeah. We're in this together, you know.
where the blue of the night meets the gold of the day. Someone waits for me.
How am I doing?
Great. That's him, all right.
In a little shack on Fifth Avenue, we'll cuddle and coo.
Now, a girl captures Bing Crosby's fancy. A young singer and actress, Dixie Lee, is being groomed for stardom, and her romance with Crosby worries her studio bosses. If she marries him, some people warn her, she'll end up supporting a singer who's going nowhere.
Simple things that make life a song, I'll struggle along with you.
But finally, in 1930, they wed. And in Crosby's words, it was Miss Big marrying Mr. Little. But Dixie, confident of Crosby's future, happily gives up her career to raise a family. Their first son is Gary, named for their good friend, Gary Cooper. 3 more boys will follow, and by now, the breadwinner of the family is going places. Bing Crosby begins appearing in feature films, and within a year he will become a full-fledged star. For these are the Depression years, and Crosby's carefree and nonchalant style is a refreshing tonic for the 30s.
Not all whenever the folks higher to that mean, low down, now there's no low down lower than that. Whenever the swell, low down and become low down, there's no down lower than that. You may believe it or not, when they start getting hot, out there's no hot top out of that. So you can lay your dough down when they go low down. There's no down lower than that. Every time it rains, pennies from heaven. Don't you know each cloud?
Within just a few years, Bing Crosby becomes the most popular singer of the decade through movies, records, and radio. For his style has become a masterpiece of unstudied informality and charm.
All over town. Be sure that your umbrella is upside down. Trade them for a package of sunshine and flowers. If you want the things you love, you must have showers. So when you hear it thunder, don't run under a tree. There'll be pennies from heaven for you.
As the nation's top crooner, Bing Crosby becomes an intriguing public figure. Though rich and celebrated, he apparently strolled through life, and the nation is charmed by this man who seems so unimpressed with his position, his fame. There is more to Crosby, however, than meets the eye. In 1937, he forms a corporation that builds the multi-million-dollar Del Mar racetrack near San Diego. The racetrack has what Hollywood calls marquee value, and Del Mar becomes a favorite hangout for movie land's elite. To Crosby, another essential for the good life when he's not working is 18 or 36 holes of golf a day. And as with almost everything he does, this too enhances his public image. For to Americans, there is something especially admirable about a famous and prominent man who is casual and unpretentious. But he manages to combine golf with good work. He sponsors the annual Bing Crosby Pro-Am tournament, which over the years raises millions of dollars for charity. Crosby's image takes on even added sparkle when he teams up with Bob Hope. Off the screen, they constantly lampoon formality, convention, and themselves. And they delight an entire nation as they cavort like grown-up Huckleberry Finns.
Which one is Paramount?
Paramount, second from the left. Get my good side.
I've just been down to the blood bank, had my eyes drained this morning.
How are you feeling tonight, Cecil? Dinner this afternoon.
Oh, I feel very fine, Dumbo. I was up at the crack of my back this morning.
I passed your house last night.
You passed my house? Thanks.
With an eye-catching assist from Dorothy Lamour, Crosby and Hope collaborate in the rollicking Road Picture. Their memorable series is a phenomenon at the box office.
Hey, come on out of there.
Yeah, time's a wasting.
I'll see you back at the hut.
Oh, no, we couldn't leave a poor defenseless girl like you out alone in this jungle.
Yeah, you need two defenseless men to protect you.
Speak for yourself.
All right, turn your head.
What about your sarong?
You stay there while I get dressed.
What about your sarong? That's nice talk.
Well, I was just asking.
Cover
that's
up your
all.
eyes like she said.
You never want to have any fun.
Innocent fun
That's
is
my type of girl, the athletic type.
When the right kind of a girl comes along, you'll be swept off your feet.
Yeah, my type of girl's right back there. I want to tell you that. After all, I know all about swimming, you know. I used to grease them for the channel swim.
There's plenty of oil left over.
Yeah. Oh, George, come on, cut it out, will you? Come on, stop you. Hey, help! George, help!
Oh, Harold, you pick up with the darndest people.
Help!
With the coming of war, Bing Crosby's popularity around the world comes into even more dramatic focus. To servicemen everywhere, he is a welcome figure.
When Hope was over here recently, did he do well? Did he score? Was he important? But I really must tell you, he's not the Hope he used to be. He's getting a little old, a little beat. He's getting a little slouchy in the pouch, so we say. We just finished a picture called The Road to Utopia, and I don't want to say what part of him was dragging, but it's the cleanest road picture we ever made.
For years to come, servicemen will fondly recall the sight and sounds of Bing Crosby, especially his freewheeling appearances with Bob Hope.
Mares eat oats and does eat oats, and little lambs eat ivy. A kid'll eat ivy too, wouldn't you? Mares eat oats and does eat oats, and little lambs eat ivy. A kid'll eat ivy too, wouldn't you? A-dum-dum-dee-dee, dee-dee. I got you gonna do a show tonight.
In the early 1940s, Bing Crosby finds a newcomer named Sinatra nipping at his heels. And they often appear together at barn rallies. One day they lift their voices in informal song, and the moment is captured by a newsreel camera for posterity.
Don't laugh at Hope's jokes too much. People will say we're in love.
What's the next line?
Keep moving, you're a hell of a target.
What's the next line?
Don't dance all night with me till the stars fade from above. They'll say it's all right with me. People will
In 1944, Bing Crosby makes a daring change of pace. Though he has never tackled a serious role before, he stars now as a priest in Going My Way. And he surprises virtually everyone by turning in a sensitive and restrained performance. He even holds his own against the veteran scene stealer, Barry Fitzgerald. The man who had once been considered just a crooner now wins an Academy Award for his acting. He accepts it from Gary Cooper in typical Crosby style.
The greatest pleasure I've ever had to present to you the Best Acting Award for 1944 for your wonderful, superb performance. Superb.
Oh, my heavens.
That's the best word I can dig up at the moment. In Going My Way.
Thank you very much, Gary.
Sing my congratulations.
I couldn't be more surprised if I won the Kentucky Derby, really.
A sequel, The Bells of St. Mary's, follows the phenomenal success of Going My Way.
Sister Benedict.
And once again, this time with Ingrid Bergman, Crosby brings to a delicate role a simple and warm humanity.
Sister, I can't let you go like this. You know, when Dr. McKay said you were perfect, he was right. For that's what you are. But he didn't mean physically. Because, sister, you have a touch of tuberculosis. Oh, Dr. McKay felt that you shouldn't know about this, but I've...
Thank you, Father. Thank you. You've made me very happy. I'll get well quickly now.
Of course you will, sister.
Of course I will.
And if you ever need anything, no matter what it is or wherever you happen to be...
I know. I just dial O for O'Malley.
Right.
Now, for 4 years in a row, Bing Crosby is Hollywood's #1 box office attraction. By now, he has become one of the giants of show business. Despite his fame, Crosby does not seek out publicity. He has a strong sense of family privacy, and he tries to shield both himself and his 4 growing sons from the pressures of being a celebrity family. Bing Crosby could easily retire, but he can never see himself sitting on the sidelines. In 1952, he stars in Little Boy Lost, a serious drama filmed in France. Back home, his wife Dixie is seriously ill, but she has insisted that the worried Crosby complete the picture. Shortly after his return home, Dixie dies. Now Bing Crosby retreats to a comparatively quiet life. There is even talk that he may retire. But several years later, in 1955, he is nominated for his 2nd Oscar for a powerful performance as an alcoholic in The Country Girl. He attends the ceremonies with Katharine Grant, a young actress, and they will be seen together with increasing frequency. On the day of their wedding in 1957, Crosby says, "I need the comfort of a home and someone to love, and Katharine is the girl for me." Now Bing Crosby begins a 2nd family. The first of his 3 new children is a boy, and Crosby nicknames him Tex. "Looks like I've got a fine shortstop there," says Crosby. In the late 1950s, Bing Crosby returns in glory to Gonzaga, the university from which he never graduated because he was more interested in crooning. But now he donates the $500,000 Crosby Memorial Library for students with more scholarly ambitions.
Well, I wished Hope could see me now. That's all I can. Quite a few things I should say, I suppose, and an awful lot of things I could say. But doubtless, you must know what's in my heart and how I feel about this. And I have the keys here to this library, which I want to give to Father Morton now. He may want to get in here some night and break up a poker game or something.
By now, even Crosby talks about tapering off from the grind of show business. But he's still on the go, making films, records, television appearances. And it is almost impossible to imagine that he'll ever stop. A writer once said, Bing Crosby is an amiable, breezy, and prankish boy who never grew up and never will. And this is the essence of his charm, his success. For he remains the one and only Bing, just as he was more than 30 years ago.
Where the blue of the night meets the gold of the day, someone waits for me. And the gold of her hair crowns the blue of her eyes like a halo so tenderly. Where the blue of the night meets the gold of the day, someone waits for me.